Hi, welcome to the Reds We See, where we celebrate our favorite team, Toronto FC. I'm Dan,
And I'm Corey.
and we're going to talk about the last week. Two games that were played. We played Cincinnati with a completely different lineup, seven changes in the starting lineup, and then who'd we play last? We played to a 1-1 draw against New
The
York.
Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Red Bulls.
So let's go to Cincinnati first. I was really worried at first once I saw the lineup. Not that I wasn't happy with the people who were playing. It's just, that many people changed. Seven players out of 11. That's big. And
Yeah,
then
that
before the game started, I was like, well, hold on, it's Cincinnati. And then I was like, yeah, but there's still, seven players changed. They changed my mind quick. It's nice to
yeah.
have some depth. What'd you think?
Well, it's good to spread the minutes around if you can, right? And team like Cincinnati, like obviously, they're not the strongest team in the league. At the same time, you never doubt anybody, right? Because they're all professionals. But seven people changes that can hurt some of the gelling, some of the chemistry. But like you said, they changed the mind pretty quickly. They showed up on time. It was good to see.
And there was also the luck of not getting that extra time call. That was I don't
that
know.
the,
I've watched that review a few times, and I'm surprised that was not a PK.
there was they kind of dropped off in the last, I don't know, what, 5 minutes of the game. Like Simone almost had an own goal from half. That was a bit of a nail biter there. But I think we were saying that they give up the first goal in the first couple minutes. That's fine if they can come back in the second half. And we're also saying how they need to start showing up on time so we don't have to live through that, oh shit, what's going to happen. But they played the full 90 minutes, I felt. Well, minus, like I said, the last couple minutes there.
Yeah,
They kind of had brain farts, but
I'll take three
Cincinnati
points
had,
anytime.
that's it, right? Doesn't matter how we get there.
Now, New York, New York Red Bulls. I
More threatening of a team.
More threatening of a team for sure. Uh, we started well.
Hmm.
I think they just got gassed, and it was a 1-1 tie. Um, and the only difference was a wonder goal by the 17-year-old kid,
Right?
homegrown for the Red Bulls, which was a beautiful, credit where it's due. That was a gorgeous goal.
That was a nice strike.
But the three or four, maybe even five chances that TFC missed before that happened, you
Yeah.
could really see the the tiredness in a lot of them. It was just, I think, all these games, it's starting to take its toll in quite a
Yep.
way.
Yep.
Uh, Osorio looked really gassed,
Hmm.
halfway through the second half.
Nothing of his
Pozuelo
fault.
making incomplete passes that you would never not see him make.
Hmm.
Uh,
He was he was getting really frustrated in the second half there.
I think they're
Really
tired.
frustrated. They for sure, and it's not their own fault. Like they're so at the end of the Cincinnati game, um, a big question was, okay, Bradley's coming back, but where do you put him? Because this team right now is a solid team with some of their biggest players sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
So where do you put them? And then the first half against New York Red Bulls was the same thing. Like, guys, this is huge right now. We're playing so well. What do we do when these players come back? And then you saw in the second half where those players fit in. Osorio playing more of a kingpin on the backside of the midfield. He's not really that role. So he's going to be playing harder because he's going to find himself out of position. It's going to make him more tired. So I think pieces like that, like Bradley, if he was there, Osorio wouldn't have to play out of position so much.
yeah. But
He'd be
to be fair on that argument, uh, is why wasn't Liam Fraser put in then? Why wasn't
That's
Liam
another
Fraser
thing.
subbed in for an exhausted Osorio? It's that one baffled me because that is his role, or at least I believe that's what his role is. That's where I've seen him play. He's
Hmm.
basically been considered the understudy of Michael Bradley for the last few
Yep.
years. It's funny you bring that up. I got a message from one of our viewers after our last show, and his name's Christian. And Christian asks, for your next episode, my question is this the first sign that we're post Josie or Bradley, that they're no longer needed?
I wouldn't say they're no longer needed. I don't think they're fully, their understudies, like you said, are fully 100% ready. But yeah, they're they're got to be grooming for life after the top two,
Well, this
right?
is football. That's what happens. Your stars eventually age out or leave,
Hmm.
and you hope to have brought somebody up and in to replace them before they need replacing.
Yep.
And I think that time is now. You know,
Yep.
it's they are aging. Josie can't stay healthy,
Nope.
sadly, and as good as Michael Bradley is, and I don't want him to go anywhere, is he's lost a step because age
Hmm.
is starting to catch up. But his football mind, you don't want to lose that, and we still need it on the pitch.
Yep. Yep. But it's I mean, I guess it's a blessing in disguise because now we're seeing what players like Akinola can do. He's getting his minutes and he's running away with them. You would like to see, like you said, Liam Fraser maybe get a few more minutes, try and get into those positions um, where Bradley would thrive. Let him feel out what's happening there if he is to be not necessarily the replacement, but to fill that position. You know what I mean? Unless there's somebody coming up the pipeline that we don't really know about.
Yeah. Well, it's also going to be
Um,
hard for Vanny on supplying all these minutes.
that's the
Everyone
thing.
wants minutes. Everybody needs minutes. They're
Mm-hmm.
stuck in a bubble where you're not getting nearly as much time to train because of the games are so close to each other. You also need recovery days
Mm-hmm.
and travel day and all this stuff. And they're currently still atop of the supporter shield. They want all the silverware they can get.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a time, when is the time to put in these so-called replacements or bench players and guys who do need minutes
Mm-hmm.
when, like you were saying earlier, lately everything's been working, so why change it?
Yeah.
Except for you do need the rotation, you know, which was shown at least against Cincinnati where they swapped out 7 players. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that. I'm going to enjoy watching it as it all unfolds, as their careers do change and slowly come to an end, either
Mm-hmm.
with us or moved on to elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I hope Michael Bradley stays in this city for life.
Yep.
When he's done putting on the cleats, he goes into management or the coaching or anything, but stay within the club.
Yeah. That'd be great to see him stay within the organization. There's I'm sure they can find something that he would thrive at and enjoy. Like you said, coaching, staff, anything in and around the pitch would be wonderful to see him stick around.
Or is he going to go hang out with Stephen Caldwell on TSN? They'll have 2 former
There you go.
captains. There you go, calling the games.
There you go.
So what's up next? The next game is
Sunday
yes, Sunday night.
against Atlanta.
It is against Atlanta. I don't know if
Hmm.
we're traveling
I
or if it's at
think
home.
I can't remember,
We
but I
go
heard
home.
somewhere that Rensselaer Field is going to start allowing spectators.
So when you're going?
Yeah, that turns into so it's one game. It'll be a 3 week vacation because of course you go down there, you buy your ticket, you have to somehow figure a way across the border to pretend that you're an essential service, And then when you come back, you get a nice 2 week quarantine.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah. So let's say an $80 ticket just to ballpark turns into all your travel costs plus all your work loss, all your
Yeah.
income you just lost for the next 3 weeks,
Yeah, I'll wait till they come to our real home and
right?
they're allowed to have us back. I'll wait till
That's
they
it.
start playing back at BMO Field and all this dies down. And trust me, I miss it.
Hmm.
I miss watching it live. I miss all our friends that we enjoy it with, the people we've met over the years who have become our football family,
Yep.
uh, and not just at the stadium. We hook up now and watch games through Zoom and FaceTime and
Hmm.
all kinds of stuff like that, but it's just not the same.
No, no, it's not. It's not. It's I don't even know if it's a close second, but it's definitely keeping everybody in the loop. Everybody knows how everybody else is doing, and it's good to see, especially when, like you said, we can't really get together at these games.
One day, my friend, one day. All
Hopefully
right.
sooner than later, but a lot safer than not.
All right, man. I'll see you after the next match where we've gained another 3 points
It'll
and are
be
still on top of the supporter shield.
that's it. That's it.
All
We'll
right, man.
keep that number
Cheers.
one spot. Cheers.
Come on, you Reds.
Come on, you Reds.